If you have hip osteoarthritis, I will show you 2 effective physio strengthening exercises that will help you build strength around the hip area to improve your walking. And these 2 exercises are quite safe. They're very low impact. So there's a minimum risks that you will aggravate your hip pain. So exercise number 1 is called crab walks. So you're going to need that rubber band. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to put your feet inside the loop. Okay, you're going to have the rubber band loop just above your knees right here like this. Okay, what you're going to do then is you're going to start with your feet about shoulder width apart. Okay, and then all you're going to do is you're going to bend your knees a little bit and you're going to step sideways with, in this case, with my right foot. I'm going to take a little step sideways, and it's going to put a little bit of tension on the rubber band. So it's going to create a little bit of resistance. You may start to feel a little bit of pressure around the side of the hip. Okay, so you're going to take a little step. You're going to then bring your left foot closer so that your feet about shoulder width apart again. And then you're going to step away with your right, and you're going to bring your left foot in again. Okay, and then so you go one way and then you do the same thing in the opposite direction. So you're going to step sideways with the left foot as far as you can, but as far as you can comfortably. Okay, this exercise should not cause any pain. So then again, you're going to bring your right foot over so that your feet are about shoulder width apart. Then again, left foot steps sideways. Again, you'll feel the pulling, that there should be some tension in the rubber band when you sidestep. And then you're going to bring your foot in. You're going to step again with the left, and you're going to bring your right foot in. So you keep going side to side, okay? And I'm going to come back again. So right foot steps to the side. Bring your left foot in. Again, another step to the side. Bring your left foot in, okay? So you keep stepping sideways one way. Keep stepping sideways the other way. Have your knees slightly bent while you're doing it. And I would probably recommend, if this is the first time you're trying this exercise, I would probably suggest do 10 steps one way, then 10 steps the other way, and repeat this process 3 times over. That should give you a good try. Then give it 24 hours. Just wait and see if there's any aggravation of pain. As I said before, there's a very low risk of that with this particular exercise. But anyway, give it 24 hours. If it feels fine, the next time you can do a little bit more. Okay, and exercise number 2 is called hip extensions with a rubber band. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to stand, you're going to attach a band somewhere. You can attach it to a piece of furniture, like a leg of a table, or you can jam it in the door on the other side if you like. So basically, you're creating a bit of a loop. You're going to put one of your feet inside the loop. Okay, you can hold on to the wall or you can hold on to the door, whatever. If you can, just for safety, for balance, you can hold on to something, okay, to stop you from falling. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to stand facing the attachment point. You're going to keep the leg you're standing on is going to stay straight. Okay, you're going to suck your tummy in to keep your core muscles engaged. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to just bring in this case, my right foot, I'm going to push it back and I'm going to bring it a little bit past the other foot. Okay, and I'm going to bring it back again. Nice and slow and controlled. Okay, so again, I'm going to engage my stomach muscles. I'm going to pull my stomach in. Okay, I'm going to keep my standing leg straight and just pull my right foot back. So you obviously feel a bit of resistance from the rubber band. It's going to tense up, so it will make it difficult for you, but that's the whole point. Okay, you're going to bring your foot back a little bit past the other leg, and then slowly, in a controlled way, bring your foot back to the front. Okay, and again, I'm standing, I'm holding on for balance. I'm going to push my foot back a little bit past the hip, and then bring it back again. So I'm going to quickly show you on the other leg, just so you can see clearly. So again, I'm standing, I'm engaging my stomach muscles, I'm pulling my stomach in. I'm going to keep my right leg straight now. The left foot is in the loop, and I'm going to pull my foot back a little bit past the other foot and slowly bring my foot back. Now, it is important when you release. So when I pull back and I'm starting to release my foot, don't just let it go. Control it on the way back. Okay, it's important that you don't just let it sort of snap back into place. That movement is quite important. So when you control it and you returning back to the initial position, your muscles are also doing some work, and it's important that you release it in a slow way. Okay, so if you haven't tried this exercise before, try 10 times, about 10 repetitions, and do 3 sets on each leg. Okay, any sign of pain, stop as usual. Give it 24 hours just to see if there's any sort of flare up the following day, but it's unlikely to be the case. Now, these 2 exercises that I've given you today, as I said, they're very low impact. There's very little stress on your hip joint, so they are unlikely to cause any pain. But as always, if it's the first time you're doing it, try it on a small scale first. Do it gently, then give it a day or 2. If there's no flare up, next time you can go a little bit harder, or you can do a few more repetitions. Okay? If you find these exercises useful, please like and subscribe to the channel. It will help me to share this information with more people.